Hey there, this is the Hot Slice Podcast. This is the podcast brought to you by Pizza Today magazine. I am your host, Denise Greer, editor-in-chief. This is really weird to say, Pizza Today magazine. Along with me is senior editor Kate Lavin. Hello, Kate.
Hi, Denise.
So by the time this airs, which, we're doing it before the show, but by the time this airs, we'll have returned from Pizza Expo Columbus. And I just want to right off the way say thank you for stopping by and talking to us, being on the podcast, introducing yourself. I know that we're going to have a lot of people do that.
I'm so excited. Or should I say my past self was so excited. Now I have a
Exactly. I,
great time.
I love it. We're taking them behind the curtain. It's great. We're just really excited to have everybody at Pizza Expo Columbus. And the fact that okay, so Pie Awards, y'all have one day, and I know that tomorrow is going to be a huge day for you, future self, because it's going to be Friday, Halloween, and I know how insanely busy it's going to be tomorrow. And I wish you the best of luck with Halloween. I hope everything's firing on all cylinders. Ops are going well. Your staff is energized and charged, because I just know what a big night that's going to be for everyone involved. So congratulations, but don't forget to get those pie awards in before that deadline.
Absolutely. Don't wait any longer. It's your last chance.
I love it. So, before we enter our guest, I just want to say, as we're ending National Pizza Month, doing the community impact stories has been so rewarding for me. It just makes my heart feel good to see all of the efforts that everyone makes in their communities. Just seeing it is amazing. And just because National Pizza Month is coming to a close doesn't mean that we're going to stop focusing on your community outreach. Because if you have stories to share on what you're doing in your communities, we still want to know about it. And that's kind of how we found out about our guests. Kate?
Yes, that is right. Today we talked to Tiffany Fixter and Jess Runge of Brewability. It's a pizzeria and brewery in Englewood, Colorado. And they are doing some really amazing work at a time when pizzerias are struggling to find sufficient staff. They actually have a waiting list of 900 people who want to
900.
work at this pizzeria. And I don't want to give too much away about what they do there, but it's really outstanding the way that they support their employees and give them opportunities to make a good living and support themselves, and also try and be as accessible as possible to their customers. And it was really an inspiring chat.
It was, and I learned so much. So I don't want to give everything away either, but I'm gonna say it's definitely an area that I think pizzerias need to really learn and learn more about, because we talk about veto votes. And veto votes, they can be something spoken or unspoken. And if your restaurant doesn't do a certain thing, you may actually get the veto vote just based on your restaurant. So, this very much applies to the veto vote.
Let's get into it.
Performance Food Service is proud to deliver high-quality products, innovative technology, and custom operational solutions to restaurants of all sizes across the country. The flagship division of Performance Food Group, with deep roots in the restaurant industry, Performance Food Service has been the exclusive distributor of the Roma family of brands for more than 65 years. This signature relationship has allowed Performance Food Service to become a leader in the pizza and Italian segment of food service nationwide. Are you ready to elevate your bakeware game? Spokane, Washington-based Lloyd Pans is the trusted name for professionals and home chefs alike. For over 40 years, Lloyd Pans has been creating innovative food service, bakeware, and pizza pans and tools designed to deliver perfect results every time. Whether it's crispy golden pizza crusts or perfectly baked pastries, Lloyd Pans' durable, stick-resistant, and proprietary pan finishes are a game changer. Visit lloydpans.com to explore our full lineup and find your perfect pan today. Need shipping quotes or custom products? Email sales@lloydpans.com for personalized service. Hey Pizza Pros, after a long, exciting day at Pizza Expo, You deserve to kick back with people who just get it. That's where Beer and Bowl comes in, the ultimate networking event where pizza makers, operators, and industry legends come together to talk shop, learn from each other, and have a little fun over a cold one. Whether you're new to the industry or a seasoned pizza veteran, Beer and Bowl is your chance to connect, share ideas, and maybe even spark your next big business move. Grab a drink, pull up a chair, and join the conversation that keeps the pizza world spinning. It's only happening at Pizza Expo on Tuesday, March 24th from 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come thirsty, leave inspired.
Tiffany and Jess, thank you so much for joining us on the Hot Slice.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Welcome, welcome.
Brewability is really unlike any other pizzeria. For people who aren't familiar, can you tell them what makes it special?
Yeah, so Brewability is an inclusive brewery and pizzeria. We're located just south of Denver, in downtown Englewood, Colorado. We currently employ 26 adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. That includes people that are blind, low vision, deaf. We have somebody with cerebral palsy. We have a guy with the medical complexities, terminal illness, autism, Down syndrome, pretty much the whole range.
That's so amazing. How did you come up with this concept?
So I used to be a special ed teacher for about 10 years. So I moved to Colorado to run an adult day program. We had 130 clients or so, and only one had a part-time job, which was extremely disappointing. So I wanted to do something that would provide employment and fun, and it's social. So yeah, here we are.
That's so fantastic.
And here you are 7 years later, I hear.
9. Today is our
9.
Today
Okay.
is our 9-year, actually tomorrow is our 9-year anniversary. We started October 22nd, 2016.
Well,
Okay,
happy anniversary.
Happy
Thank
anniversary
you.
to you. So we have to talk about that because, you've hit a mark that very few restaurants have hit. The 5-year mark is kind of like the golden standard of making it. And so to make that almost twice that amount, kind of what's been the key to that success?
I think, I honestly wouldn't have made it this far without the support of my parents. They are entrepreneurs as well. They actually have an antique jewelry store, a bakery, and several different ventures. We actually pivoted and we are selling some of their antique jewelry here at the pizzeria. So we're a jewelry store now too.
Nice.
So I think it's just important to listen to the community and what their needs and wants are and pivot with the times. I mean, because it's been a wild 9 years.
I'll bet. How do you find your staff members?
So I would say a lot of the staff have actually been here for the majority of the time that Brewability has existed, or Pizzability. They're very, very loyal. So a lot of the time, it's very rare we have openings. We have a wait list of people who want to come in and work for us just because they know what we do here. Otherwise, we do have the transition programs, and we're going to bring one of our students, Ethan, here. He's incredible, and they come through Tuesday through Thursday, and they just learn about the trainings and what it is like to have a real job. Otherwise, we have transition programs. We work with families. A lot of the staff that we did hire originally just came through word of mouth. And they're also incredible. We created such a good community here. So it's one of those ones where we don't actually, we have no openings right now. So this is Ethan.
Hi, Ethan.
And what do you like about Brewability?
I like coming up with ideas.
Can you tell them about one of the changes you made to our garlic cheese sticks?
So I made cheesy garlic bread with Parmesan and breadcrumbs, and it made 2 new pizzas, like the Caesar and salad pizza and the nacho pizza.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's amazing.
What's on the nacho pizza?
What's on the nacho pizza is your basic nacho stuff like chips, cheese, vegetables. I also added green chili to it.
Colorado's famous green chili.
Mm-hmm. And you're really, really creative, and the pizzas he comes up with are just incredible. Like the Caesar salad pizza, oh my gosh, it's so delicious.
That
And the
sounds
ideas that he
amazing.
comes up with, like we would never have thought of that. And so it's one of those things where he's just incredible. And we are hoping at some point you're going to join us full time.
Yeah.
Yeah. After
Yeah.
school.
Do you like to, so when you get creative in the kitchen, what's your favorite item to play with? Like, do you like to play with pizza or you like to play with other items? Like,
I
what?
like to, and I don't just play with pizza. I like to play with other items like the
Mhm.
cookie pie things. I came up with the campfire pizza.
Oh,
Yeah, the cookie skillet.
Yeah.
oh, a cookie skillet. That
Oh.
sounds amazing. You had us at cookie skillet. I promise you.
Also, I also made the uh, green chili herb crusted appetizer, the cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
Ooh.
green chili cheesy bread
It was
for
really
an appetizer.
delicious. Really, really delicious.
And I
That's
also look
amazing.
forward to creating new pizzas and other items. And I look forward to making an impact.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You'll
That's
have to send us one of your recipes. You know, we have a whole recipe section on pizzatoday.com.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
great idea,
It
Jenny.
would be.
And tell them bye. And
Bye. Thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
okay, we'll let you get
Good
back
job,
to
buddy.
work.
Good job.
It's amazing. Wow, the creativity. He's so creative.
Yes, he really has done some awesome stuff here so far.
Yeah.
It's really incredible. Yeah.
I think it's so interesting that the restaurant industry really suffers with having enough staff, finding people who want to work there, and you have an actual waiting list of people
Huge.
who want to work for you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's exceeding 900. It's massive.
What?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, there's people that are willing to fly from all over to come work here. It's just
That is amazing.
so I know that we need to. We're trying to work on like a franchise. So
Yeah, I think it's so needed as well. And I think that just the fact the waiting list is so long highlights the importance. The statistics for people with disabilities and the unemployment rate is so crazy. Like it's really, really shocking if you go and look into it. And it's sad and it's not fair. And everybody deserves to be celebrated and show their creativity, like Ethan. And their abilities as well. Instead of having a disability, like we like to highlight abilities here. And I think that's one of the most important things that we do for sure.
yeah. So I know that it's National Pizza Month, but it's also National Disability Employment Awareness Month. So this works
Oh,
really
wow.
good.
Oh,
It's our
that's
anniversary.
perfect.
So this is quite a month for us.
Oh,
that-
absolutely. Absolutely. So the one thing that I'm curious about, because I did see that you have a full, like really cool training program. And then you even have some YouTube that goes out beyond just your restaurant. Tell us a little bit about that and kind of where you go and how you focus it.
Yeah, so we have our staff, we have the transition students like you just met, and then we have work experience field trips where schools and programs will come in for 2 hours and we teach them the basics of food service and hygiene, and then they each get to make their own pizza, wash their dish, and we do a mock interview. So we use a lot of the best practices for special education. So a ton of visuals, but over time we've learned, we need to build the portion control within the visuals.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's been
Yeah.
really good. So this is an example of how we do that.
Okay.
So
Can
we
you
have
kind
the
of
black
explain it to us?
Patio
Yeah.
cheese cup, the 8-ounce scoop. It has a blue handle. And then just the oil around the crust. So this is obviously very simple. It's just a cheese pizza, but it's got stuff on it because we're actively using it. And then just an example of how we weigh out our dough and what that looks like, and so that everything is really consistent.
Okay. Can you kind of explain it to us for the people that are on audio?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No
Sorry
worries.
about that.
No, you're good.
We have a picture of a dough ball on a scale, and it says weigh to 1 pound. Put 10 on an oiled tray, and it's 3, 2, 3, and 2, and then you cover and cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's just our dough procedure. We also have a variety of, that's for customers, so we can talk about that later.
Where would people who were interested in your training program find this information?
Yeah, so we are actively working on our YouTube channel. We do have some resources on our website, and we'll be updating those quite a bit as well. And then Jess has been doing the TikTok, which has been really fun.
Yeah, it's been fun. We're trying to, I want to really highlight the community we have here and make it kind of fun and lighthearted, because there is so much negative stuff out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what I'm trying to focus on right now.
How challenging is it to build that audience from scratch on TikTok? We're actually thinking about getting a TikTok, so I'm very curious.
It's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, it has been difficult. I mean, I'm doing pretty well so far, and there's so much that you can learn from TikTok itself, like with the creators there that teach you how to get more views, and it's hard. It's really hard.
It helps if you collab with people that do have bigger audiences.
Yeah.
Like one of our staff members, Jose, he's on there as Homie with the Extra Chromie, and he's gone viral several times, so has multi-million views. And so obviously we collab with him.
Yeah.
And then we've had people like Molly Burke here, who has a massive audience. And so it's been really helpful.
And I think as well, just going off what's trending, there's some really cool tools on TikTok itself that you can go in and see what people are looking for, where there's a gap in the market and things like that. So that's one of the main things I'm working on every single day at the moment. It's like a full-time thing, but it's so much fun too. Like, it's so fun. And the staff love to get involved. It's good.
Yeah. And then the captions are really easy on there, just to make sure that your videos are accessible for your audience.
That's a great point. I love that. And I know the Brewability is not just different in terms of who you hire, but also ways you make the restaurant more accessible for customers as well. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so we try to be as accessible as possible. So the first thing is getting people here, right? And so on our website, we have information about transportation, where the bus lines are, where like just how to get dropped off with an Access-a-Ride, just to get people to the building. And then on the outside of our doors, we have Braille that has you're at Brewability, and this is the address right above the door handle. So that's really important for people with visual impairments to know where they're at and if they're at the right spot. We have an automatic door opener, and it just has to be far enough away that the person can actually get in through the door. And then we have a disclaimer on the front of our building that basically says you need to be kind to come in here, because not everyone is these days. So, And then as they enter to the right, we have a sensory room. So we have a marble lighted wall, and that's good for toddlers. It's good for people with sensory needs. We have weighted lap pads, wiggle seats, and those just help kids or people with disabilities that kind of need to move around but stay seated. It's really great for restaurants. We have communication books, and we have noise canceling headphones for kids and adults. What am I missing?
Whoa, vibrating dance floor.
Oh, yeah.
we have the vibrating dance floor that's connected to all of our speakers, so people can feel the music. And what else have we got in here? Braille on our soda machine. And we actually had one of our bartenders, Alex, come and help us with that, because the Coca-Cola.
They wouldn't provide Braille, and then when we talked to them about it, I was like, it would be really great, since you already print these labels, if you just added Braille to it. And they said, well, why? I'm like, well, so that people that are blind know what soda they're pouring. And they still couldn't see the need, unfortunately. So we need to really advocate. And honestly, it was a very simple thing to do. You can invite somebody into your pizzeria, and I would pay them for their time and have them braille some of your stuff.
That's great.
And then for the ordering, we have a variety of ways for the customers to order. So we have large print menus.
Oh yeah, very large, nice.
Braille.
Braille menu. It's
Oh
kind of hard to see on the camera.
On the Braille menus, I would have several people that are blind check it to make sure it's correct. I had somebody come in and Braille all of our menus, and then I had a group of people who are blind tell me that it was done completely wrong, and the guy was a scammer, which is a really weird thing to scam people on. But you should always have a couple people check, like not just have one person who's blind. Have a couple people check it out before you're putting it out there to the public. Same thing, like when you're going through and making sure that you're accessible, I would invite someone who uses a wheelchair to come in and pay them for their time and see what are the barriers to entry or just moving through your space. And then as far still on the ordering, we have adaptive dining options. So for the people listening, we've got weighted utensils. We have a rocker knife. We have heavy grip utensils that aren't weighted, that are just thicker. We have happy mats and bowls, plate guards, an adaptive cup, and then we also offer dining scarves. Pretty much anything anybody might need to have a meal, we do offer that. And so they just tell us at the checkout, and then the server will bring all that out as requested. So if somebody has a trach and they need their pizza cut really small, we'll go ahead and do that. So we're not doing it at the table. We're not causing extra attention. It's just very normalized here.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Something I think about with that is, as pizzerias are thinking about accessibility, because you have such a great wide background in it, where would they start if they, because they probably don't, a lot of people don't know where to start with accessibility. So what are some of the things, the places that you would have them start based on your customers and what you see when you go into businesses?
Yeah, I think, like I said, inviting those people with lived experiences into your space and seeing where those barriers are, I think that's the best way. I mean, you don't know what you don't know, right?
Yeah.
So if we're not living that, we need to invite people that are and pay them for their time, and see maybe there's something that you're just totally missing. We had a mother say, well, my family really likes to come there, but my son's uncomfortable because you have a blind bartender and her son only uses ASL to communicate and is non-speaking. And so they suggested we buy into this Convo Now relay system, and it's just a QR code scanner. And then now her son is able to feel comfortable coming into our space, placing the order through the interpreter, and then our person with a visual impairment can still input the order that way. So you have to think about all types of people walking and rolling into your space. I think we have a couple really great resources. The Roll Mobility app. It shows you, it's user-based, and it shows you exactly, people will tell you if your restrooms are not accessible, what they do and don't like about your space. And I think it's really important to try to welcome everybody, because it is really good business.
Is that like a review site basically for businesses,
it's a
for
free
accessibility?
App
Okay.
called Roll Mobility. And then there's also
Will the World is really good. Excuse me. Will the World. They're a really, really great website as well. It's almost like a travel agency website, but for wheelchair users. And you can literally go on there, search up the location you want to visit, things to do there that are completely accessible. And then it lists all of the features of the restaurants or the space that you're going to.
Connor rolling over here. He is one of our chefs that uses a wheelchair. Would you like to speak to him on camera as well?
Sure.
And I
Sure, we would love to talk to
other
him.
staff. I don't know if we're out of time, but just kind of we were really fortunate to win the Metro Food Storage contest. And so all of our shelving is movable. It's great. And this is Connor.
Hey, Connor. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Excellent. You're the lead chef, hey?
Yeah, I try to be.
Awesome. Awesome. So what's it like working there at Brewability?
It's very fun. Every day's a different adventure.
How long have you been there?
Since the beginning of April, so 6 months.
How'd you learn about it? How'd you learn about the jobs that were available there?
Well, I was at a reevaluation up at Craig, and I had a day off and was just exploring Englewood. And one of my buddies during culinary school told me about this place, but I was living in Fort Collins, so didn't really want to do the drive as much. And then I found them during my reeval, and went in, had a pizza, and asked Tiff about it, and she was like, "Do you want a job?" I'm like, "Maybe."
Oh, yeah. To get somebody with a culinary school background, that's amazing.
What can we talk about? Like how difficult it was?
I graduated culinary back in 22 and was searching for a culinary job since then.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And just got the job in April. So I've been searching for 3 years.
Ouch.
Some places I can understand, like some kitchens are not accessible at all, which understandable. Some kitchens you get thrown into a tiny lake, 3x3.
Yeah.
So, but some places I interviewed at I could get around the kitchen, had the qualifications, just never got the job. Never got told why I didn't get the job, but we all know.
Yeah, I got you. What kind of things would you recommend to restaurant owners to make the hiring a little easier as you go in and to make the work environment better? What do you think?
For me and my position is just give me a chance, or give someone a chance. It's what you do all the time anyways. When you hire a new person is you give them a chance. So you never know unless you do it. So that's my thing, is just give us a chance.
I love that. Yeah,
You never
absolutely.
know. But yeah.
Thank you so much for talking with us.
We appreciate it. Well, I can't wait to get there and try your food. I mean,
Yeah, I'd love to make a pizza for you.
all right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Connor.
That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
If people had kind of a limited budget, they can't, necessarily move fixtures around in their kitchen, but wanted to make a couple of small changes to make their location more accessible for employees or for customers. Are there any kind of easier fixes you could recommend?
Yeah, a lot. I actually have a whole list on our website, but I think the main thing, if you have a printer, just visuals are so important. Anytime you can add visuals or color coding, that's going to make it so much easier for people with disabilities, people that are maybe not English speakers. So, yeah.
I think as well, like in the kitchens, especially for Connor, obviously there are different heights of shelves, right? But you can organize the kitchen in a way that makes it accessible to him. So like having storage that's on his level. And like, for example, we have a big whiteboard and we have our prep list. And typically if you were working in a kitchen that doesn't have anybody who's a wheelchair user, for example, you may have it like up and you're writing on it, but ours is way low down. And it's just about making really small changes that are affordable and easy to do. And I think it just opens up so many more opportunities to other people. As Connor mentioned before, like, he's more than capable of doing any job that anybody else is, and just because he has a physical disability, it's not fair to take that opportunity away from him when there are such small changes that make such a huge difference.
I agree.
Yeah, there's we had several parents that have requested an adult changing table. That is, in our quotes have been upwards of 90,000 to get that done. That's a lot. So I said to the parents, I said, right now we just can't afford it. So do you have any suggestions? You can always ask the customer too, like, what do you use at home, or what would you use? And so they suggested a collapsible cot that you can get for like $30. And so we just have that for people to check out as needed.
And we also have in the bathrooms as well, like the signs. So they're big signs that if somebody didn't feel comfortable, like our mobile numbers are on there, they can come and grab a member of staff and just ask for some help. And we do like the catheter.
We do catheter service.
Help with catheter service.
We just started that.
There's so much that you can do, and it's really, really simple to make those changes. It's just about doing it, really.
Well, I think this just sounds so interesting and always evolving. You're always kind of making things better and accessible to more people. And I think what an amazing place.
Thank you.
I do. I love what you're doing, and I kind of hope that you're available for other pizzerias to inquire about how to make it better. Because
absolutely.
I think that as an industry, it's something that maybe we could do a little better.
Absolutely.
So I think it's great. What you're doing is amazing.
Well, we are looking to franchise, hopefully as soon as possible. So when we do.
I love it. I love it. Well, we'll look forward to you keeping us posted on that process, because franchise work it's a big process. So we look forward to hearing how that goes.
Sure.
Yeah. And if anyone needs help, they can reach out to us.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on to the show. I've learned so much.
Well, thanks for having us. Appreciate it. We got our magazine today, actually. So.
Oh, you did? Your November magazine.
Nice. We love that cover.
We love that cover. Katie Wilson. She did such a great job with that cover. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Tiff and Jess.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Y'all take care. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.